Kathy Lee dropped a puppy on its head today, making every host's job easier. Hi guys, I just watched it and she didn't really do it that meanly. It just jumped out of her arms. Let's not all go hating on Kathy Lee for that. Anyway, hello everyone, I'm Beth Hoyt. This is Madam Channel Live. This is all happening live. All mistakes are aired and therefore I don't think of them as mistakes but as art. Set to be in today's show is actress, musician, DJ, and really cool chick, Taryn Manning. You might know her. Guys, you know what I'm talking about, Taryn Manning? Get ready. Crossroads, you know what I'm talking about? Crazy Beautiful, Hustle and Flow. She has the dreads in the bikini. 8 Mile, she has the song on 8 Mile called, that with her band, that's with her and her brother, Boomcat. It's called Wasting My Time. I maybe know all of it because I listened to it for an entire year of my life in my car. It was like on repeat. It's on the 8 Mile soundtrack. Love that song. She's also in Hawaii Five-0, Sons of Anarchy. She's also in like 30 other things. She's also a musician. This girl is busy. Speaking of busy, she's not here. This show's live, you guys. We go on at 4 p.m. no matter what. What? Taryn Manning's not here? Doesn't matter. We do it for you. We do it for us. We also do it for you. And we do it for Taryn. She's on her way. She's tweeted about the show. She's into it, you guys. It's just, our elevator is very complicated to get up here. It could be that. I told them, I said, she's very tiny. Have you looked in the corners? She could be anywhere. So we're waiting on Taryn Manning. Keep sending in questions for her. In the meantime, I'll answer comments for you guys. I will not answer questions for Taryn. I respect her, and I don't want to speak for her. I'm also a lot bigger than her. I feel like we probably have different takes on life, so we don't have the same answers for things. You know what I mean? I also feel like we had a very different upbringing. Her being like a movie star at a young age and like in a band and like just cool and like she DJs compared to me like listening to her song, watching her movies and like listening to Robin. That's kind of close to being a DJ. We do have a comment from you guys. Let's see this. It is from Pawnee Goddess. Where is the lobster? It's right here. Settle down, Pawnee. It's right here. Hiya. Lobster's hanging out with this one and with Christian. We're all fine. We're all good in here. Today I ate a lot of candy corns and I found a runt candy corn. I put that on the set somewhere. The whole candy corn is just the color of the bottom, and it's a mini one, and that's somewhere on the set. You guys can look at that. Also, you know what we should do? We like to play this game here called Fuck, Marry, Kill. You guys know how to play, right? Let's play it. We played it yesterday, and we have some really great comments we didn't get to, so I'd love to take a look at those and tackle them, because I got opinions, and who I want to, and who I want to, and who I want to. So let's see one from yesterday. Maybe? Guys, this is from Crypt Walkin'. Redheads, Christina Hendricks, Julianne Moore, Gillian Anderson. This is tough. I mean, immediately, you know one of them, right? Yeah, there's no way I'm not touching Christina Hendricks' boobies, all over the place. I could do that if we were married, too. I like Julianne Moore a lot. I want to marry Julianne Moore. Also, I saw her getting ice cream. I was also getting ice cream, and she walked in with her child, and she was, super normal. And she held the door open for me, and I said, thank you, and she said, you're welcome. And I was like, are we gonna be in a movie together now? And so no, instead we're gonna get married. Julie Anderson, I don't wanna kill, but that's just what the option I'm left with, you know? It's just how it works out. Should I start watching The X-Files, you guys? Netflix keeps teasing me with that. Let me know if you think I should do that. Nate's nodding? No, he's saying just do a comment. Nate, should I watch The X-Files? Nate doesn't know. Okay, we have a comment from YouTube. From Laura Chave810. I love your sweater, Beth. Where did you get it? Thank you. I never wear it. I'm obligatorily wearing it today because when you buy things and you're like, I spent money on this and it's difficult because it's really thin arms and I have a hole in the armpits. It's from, no, I didn't say that. It's not true, actually. No, I think I don't in this one. I'm clear. Oh. That's art, you guys. That is art. What I'm telling you, these live moments, you just, this is it's from J. Crew, I think. You tell me. This is a good look for me right now, right? Yep. It's from J. Crew. I ordered it online, so I didn't realize what was happening, and it's a little bit too small. Next comment. It's a fuck, marry, kill. This is from 31770H. Betty White, Justin Bieber, Avril Lavigne. Oh, man. That's three very different categories. What do we do here? I'm going to marry Justin Bieber for many reasons. Money, he seems fun. I'd like to borrow some hoodies. That's a good life. Betty White, you don't kill her. You kill Avril Lavigne. She just got married, though. I guess I don't want to fuck Betty White. That's what I was setting myself up for. I don't know. Oh, man. I surrender. That was a good one. I'm not going to kill. I refuse. I'm killing Avril. That's what's happening. And then I'm fucking. This is a catch-22. You can't kill or fuck Betty White is the problem. I'll have to marry her. And then I can't have sex with Justin Bieber. That's wrong. You can't kill him either. He's too talented. He tweets too much. Okay, thank you. Get me out of this one because I'm just stuck in a whirlwind of not knowing what to do. What would you guys do? Let me know what you would do with that one, okay? Next FMK is from J. Mystico, Crispin Glover, Tim Burton, David Copperfield. You marry Tim Burton because his house is full of, like, every day you would just lean against the cabinet and then you'd be in a different room you didn't know was there. You know that would happen. You'd sit down to dinner and, like, I don't know, it'd fall down from the ceiling. It'd be like a hook dinner when you're like, this looks like orange paint, and you eat it and it's a cheeseburger. That would happen if you were married to Tim Burton. I'm sure of it. I also still want Helena Bonham Carter in the picture. I want us all, the three of us, to live happily ever after. Who are the other two? I don't care. David Copperfield? Sure. I'll have sex with him because let's kill Crispin Glover because he's weird. Did you guys see Kathy Lee drop the puppy? Did you all look at that? I didn't mean to be mean about her. It was an accident. I might have dropped it too. He was a rambunctious little puppy. We have a comment from you guys. This is from Legspin23. 80s, 90s, or 2000s Tom Cruise? Okay. Well, definitely not 2000s. Definitely not. 80s. 80s for sure. Top Gun? That's what we're going with. Solved that one pretty quick. That's the answer. That's the correct answer is the 80s. 90s? No. 90s is when he divorced Nicole Kidman and things we all got a little hint that things were going to be weird, right? Taryn, what do you think? Did you hear that, guys? I did. Someone said, can I tell them what? She's on her way up, you guys. She's going to be here soon. What should we talk about with Taryn first? Isn't this exciting? This is how I feel every day when someone shows up. It's like, I'm just being myself. I'm prepping. I'm thinking about you guys. I'm just trying to cover up any holes I have in my clothing. And then a celebrity walks in, and we just act like we're cool. You guys, everyone act cool. Don't let her know that we've been waiting. Okay, this is what's going on. Nate said, can you explain what's going on? He's very confused. You guys, here's the deal. Taryn Manning, the singer of the Boomcat song, Wasting My Time, one of my favorite songs. Also, she's been in Crazy Beautiful, 8 Mile, Hustle and Flow, Crossroads. Hello, she sat in a cart with Britney Spears for a lot of scenes in a movie. I'm not gonna ask her about that because I don't think, right? She's probably over that. Because she's doing a lot of new things, like being on Hawaii Five-0, Sons of Anarchy. Also, she has this amazing new song out that I just listened to on repeat. It's a really good song, and it's called Send Me Your Love. It's a beautiful song that has like a crazy club beat. It's very exciting. And it's like a video's coming out in 2 days. I want to ask her about that. I'm going to. Anyway, we're waiting for her to come up the stairs, our elevators. She's in the elevator right now, I think. Are we sure? She's very tiny. We might have spotted her, and it might not have been her. Could have been a little kitten. But I think the word is, it's Taryn Manning. She's in the green room, you guys. It's happening. Taryn Manning is coming. Taryn? It's all good. No, keep it down. We're gonna be cool. You guys, I'm very excited about what's happening. Oh, you know what happens also is on my computer, there's a little playback, and I just saw myself like geek out about that. That's hard to see yourself do that. Yeah, so send in questions you have for Taryn, and some more Fuck, Marry, Kills. We'll do some more of those. Please don't include Betty White in any of them. It's just too difficult, unless she's the obvious one that you marry. That's the only way to make it easy for me. Here's a comment from YouTube. Okay, this is from Penguins Have Problems. Hey Beth, are you and Grace friends in real life? Yes, we are. You have to ask? We are. I just hung out with Grace, and hanging out with Grace includes we drank a little bit of some vodka sodas. I think every time we've hung out. We don't have to do that. It's just happened. Yeah, we're totally friends. I love Grace. And I'm really excited that I also knew her before I started here. I remember years and years ago checking out her vlogs, and I love them. And we also have mutual friends in New York because we're both in the comedy world, and that's how New York works, and you know people and know each other. Do you know how that works when you know someone who knows someone? You guys know what I'm talking about. Here's another comment from YouTube, and this is from Seth Aronovich. We got a black ceramic statue similar to your panther. It was of a man and a woman in an embrace. We put it in the closet and felt compelled to pull it out when the giver came to visit. Motif problem? Motif? Like, because it doesn't look good in your apartment? Is that what you're saying? So then you bring it out. That's a very smart and giving thing you're doing, that you bring it out for whenever that person's there. I do the same thing with pictures of people in frames in my room. Not because I don't love them, but I don't. Do you guys print out photos anymore? So I don't have picture frames of anyone in my updated life. It's all just childhood photos and prom pictures. But I do feel the need that whenever someone visits I haven't seen for a long time, from college, I find a picture and put it in the frame. Because it's I care about you, but this picture of this old boyfriend's in this frame, just because that's what we used to do. Do you remember getting disposable cameras and taking that photo? Remember when you used to get a disposable camera and take pictures and not know what you took it of, and then you get it developed, and it'd be a magical, 24 pictures of, they all kind of sucked, but you still did it?
Here we come.
Here she comes, you guys. Hi, Taryn.
Hang on one second.
So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a disposable camera. I'm gonna do this soon. I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, and then I will reveal to you all the mysteries. It's gonna be exciting. Wouldn't that be fun? To not be living in 2012 for just a minute in time. I'm distracted because Taryn Manning is here. Hey, Taryn, thanks so much for coming. I'm great.
Thank you.
I love your hair.
Oh, thanks.
It is multicolored.
Multicolored.
Did you do that? I just saw it today.
I didn't do it, but
at Ricky's, it looks like a blush, but you can put your hair on it and it colors your hair like that, and then it washes out.
just a one-time use. Nice.
That's good for me because I
This
can't
is
make
more
commitment.
permanent. But every time I shower, it washes out. I'm oh,
Doesn't
it's
That's the first time that happened. You're probably
rainbow bright in my.
Awesome.
I know.
You can do that though because you're cool and you're in the music scene, and that's the type of thing that people want you to have is colored hair.
Yeah. It's so cool.
So I was explaining earlier about how Boom Cat's Wasting My Time is literally one of my favorite songs, and I listened to it every day nonstop for about a year of my life.
Seriously?
Yeah, I love it so much.
Did it get you through a breakup?
I think it made me break up because I wanted to keep feeling the song. So I think I was in a happy relationship, and then I listened to the song, and I was like, this isn't working out for me right now. I ended that one.
That's awesome because I wrote that. That was the very first song I ever wrote.
It's so good. The lyrics are amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, do it. I don't recommend it if you're in a happy relationship because the song is more worth it than. And you have a new song coming out called "Send Me Love" that I just listened to a bunch. That's one of my new favorites.
It's
Can you
actually
tell us
out.
about that? Oh,
yeah, it's out right now. It's doing pretty well. It's my solo stuff. It's not Boom Cat.
Right.
Which is wasting my time.
Yes.
It's Taryn Manning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big dance, hopeful anthem, also about love.
Yes.
It's a theme.
And Sultan and Ned Shepard.
Yeah,
they're
they
magicians.
they did the remix, and it's number 9 right now on the dance charts. So it's in the top 10. It's doing really well.
Awesome.
So,
Have you heard it out? That's really exciting. I think when you're.
I have actually heard it out.
To hear your song in a club is.
Yeah,
must be amazing.
authentically and organically, just cruising and be wow. And seeing people dance to it, I'm
awesome. When you feel a song, it just makes you it pumps you up, and then imagine if that's your song, and that's exciting. You have a new EP, Freedom City, coming out.
Yeah, in January.
Awesome. And your video for "Send Me Your Love." This is all happening.
Yeah, it comes out Monday on Vivo, so I'm really excited. It's been quite a journey, my video, because I had a very specific, concept, and it was really hard to achieve it because it's all found antique footage. I didn't want to be in the video at all. I was I don't want to be in it. And my label was you have to be in it, Taryn. I'm why? I just want people to hear the voice and hear the message. But I guess I don't know.
So you're in a little bit.
But
it still has your idea of it.
Yeah, in it very little.
Cool.
Just a little spruced.
Because we hear you. And we can see you in so many other things. You've just been doing Hawaii Five-0 and like Burn Notice. What's your next acting project?
I'm going to have to do a movie called The Shallows, which is it's a true story, which is cool. I get to play a real person who vanished in the Everglades of Florida. She was a really cool adventure seeker, adrenaline junkie who possibly was eaten by an alligator, they say, so.
So she vanished in Everglades and we don't know, we just think maybe, I mean, do people just assume because that's probably the most likely situation?
Well, yeah, because there's literally like no trace of this woman, like no sweater, no particle. I mean, she's just gone, you know.
How do you prepare for this? A, like physically, and B, research-wise. Is there anything for you to draw on that's?
Well, yeah, I mean, she was definitely an awesome girl, and all her friends can speak on that up until that moment. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's a lot.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a lot to draw on. She's like the heart of the film until she vanishes. So it's gonna be fun. And they're literally putting us in the middle of the swamps, and they're guaranteeing our safety.
How can they? Yeah. Are you nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you easily scared, or are you afraid of alligators?
Well, I mean, it's not like it's like every day that you see an alligator just cruising by.
Because you won't know till it happens,
but
which they're guaranteeing it's going to be.
Yep, they're going to put nets up, scuba gear, like they're going under and like protecting us, but we'll see.
That's good. I feel like they're going to be safe for you.
I don't believe
Here's a tweet. I trust in your safety. Here's a question from Twitter. This is from Jazz Square. Question for Taryn. Can she talk a little bit about her H50 role, Hawaii 50 role, and how she is going to be doing more than just one episode this season? And is she going to be doing one? I can read.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak on it too much because it's like, it's one of those shows where everything's unfolding. So definitely going to be on it. She's discovering that her mom's still alive, so she's very conflicted, and she's going to be back for more than one episode.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
We like to play this game here called Fuck, Marry, Kill, which, have you ever played it before?
Mm-mm.
So you get 3 names, and one person, you choose which one you want to have sex with, which one you'd marry, and which one you'd kill. Okay. Sometimes it's hard because you're like, I'd want to fuck all of them, and sometimes you're like, I want to kill all of them. This is when the game gets tricky. Are you down to play?
Yeah. Cool.
So yesterday we played again, and we have some great suggestions from yesterday. We'll start with those, and maybe ones that you guys put in the chat today. You can keep sending us questions too. We're into all of this. It's open forum. So we have a Fuck, Marry, Kill. This is Michael Keaton, George Clooney, Christian Bale. Those are all, they're all Batmans.
Right.
So
what do I do?
That's the common factor. So we pick which one. I don't know which one you want to start with, but which one you'd like to marry, which one you'd fuck, and which one you'd kill.
Oh my God. Okay. What are the choices again?
Michael Keaton, George Clooney,
okay.
Christian Bale.
I got it.
You do?
Yeah.
It's good. Quick.
Where do I start?
Whichever one you want.
Okay, I would definitely want to hump Christian Bale. I would definitely kill George Clooney, and I would definitely marry Michael Keaton.
I agree with all of that except for the definitely in front of killing George Clooney. Like, do you want to kill George Clooney in general, or is it just in the situation he's the one that?
In this predicament.
Am I setting? So wait, the next headline is Taryn Manning isn't out for George Clooney. She's been trying to set this up for a long time.
I just feel like he gets so
of those 3.
much attention, and he's just he's just so on one all the time. I just feel like he could use a little beat down.
That's very true. That's very fair.
Just humbled.
Yeah. Here's a comment from you guys, and this is from MWays6. The Ramones kiss Van Halen.
The Ramones?
The Ramones? Yeah?
Yeah, hands down.
And then Van Halen or Kiss.
By the way, Kiss was just at Sirius Satellite.
Oh, yeah?
Killing it. Yeah, they did a full-on, performance, so love them, but I like the Ramones.
Yeah. Kiss has their one ballad is Beth, and my mom heard that song, really likes it because of my name in it. She bought the CD, and then I remember her calling me and being like, Bethy, I love this Beth song, but the rest of this is not like that. And I was like, did you look at the album cover? How did you not know what you were getting into? I can just imagine her clicking on the next song and being like, what is happening? She's a very fanalo, so that's not her style.
Yeah, I understand.
Here's a comment from YouTube. This is from Sushi QT07. Taryn, will you be playing Cherry on SOA anytime soon? I love the character obsessed with suns.
There's a lot of people obsessed with Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, there are.
I'm not sure if Cherry will be back. She's stuck in Ireland. So.
Yeah. She's stuck in the Everglades. It's like, that's, yeah.
Ask
that's
Kurt
exciting.
Sutter. Tweet Kurt Sutter.
Do that. Let's get on it. Here's a comment from YouTube. It is from Silly Grapes. Where'd you get her necklace? Oh, that is really cool.
Thank you.
Is it a locket?
It's an Oasis.
Oh, it's a watch.
My grandma bought it for me from QVC. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't lie about that ever.
She said it was like the Titanic necklace, and I love it so much.
I do too. That is the best story.
It's so cute. It always twists though. I think it might be a little bit of a.
It's got a life of its own.
Reject.
Never. Hand selected from QVC people.
QVC.
That's awesome. Does the watch work?
Once, going twice. Yeah, totally works. What time is it?
Here's a tweet from Jashibu. Hey Taryn, you've been in a lot of pop culture classics, but who is your pop culture icon and why? Great question.
Pop culture icon for me, there's two. One is Michael Jackson. Grew up loving him, all about him, all the Jacksons, and also Kurt Cobain. That was a big part of my life when I turned 13 and Smells Like Teen Spirit came out. So it changed my life, changed all my friends' life, and the whole grunge era just took over and started smoking cigarettes. But I quit. I'm very proud of that.
Where were you when you were 13?
I was in Encinitas, California, which is like Southern Cali, like a little beach rat, though I never surfed, but I skateboarded.
I want to start surfing in my life, but I'm afraid of a lot of things.
It's fun.
It's
really fun.
Do you have a favorite Michael Jackson song?
There's so many, it's so hard, but I definitely love like Dirty Diana a lot. I really love Man in the Mirror. I think that's just a beautiful, obviously like huge epic song.
Yeah, that's a good one to listen to after wasting my time. Because you're like, it doesn't matter, I can get over love.
This guy.
That's Nate.
We're getting this serious sign over here.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for coming by, Taryn. This is really great. Be sure to jam out to Send Me Your Love and get Taryn's new EP, Freedom City, in January. Where can people be up to speed on like what else you're doing?
Just
your Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. Just Taryn Manning, my Facebook, and also like IMDb for films and iTunes and all that for music. So.
Awesome. Good luck in the Everglades.
Thank you.
Tomorrow I'll be here for the weekly wrap-up before I take Mega Beth to Comic-Con. That'll be tomorrow. Subscribe. Next week I'm talking with you guys in the chat on Monday. Trish is hosting on Tuesday. Seth Herzog is my guest on Wednesday. Grace is hosting on Thursday. Just subscribe. Don't worry about it. Just please stay my favorites.